Hi there, and welcome to this episode of Write With Me at IELTS Juice. Today we have a letter to arrange and plan for, and we are waiting for the rubric, right? Here is the rubric. It says, you have seen an advertisement or advertisement from a couple who live in Australia. Wonderful. For someone to teach their two children your language for a year. Let's break down the information we have received so far. So, your mother tongue is something else. So you speak another language other than English, say Chinese. It's just an example. And you were searching or surfing the net and you realized that, oh, here is an ad. A couple. It doesn't specify a man, woman, doesn't matter. A couple, probably married, they have children. They're Australian, they speak English. They have put up this ad and they want somebody who can take care of their child. Children. So there are two children. You need to start thinking now like there's a boy and a girl. One is 6 years old, the other one is 2 or 3, or maybe they're twins. I want you to just come up with a scenario for yourself. And what the letter expects us to do? Write a letter to the couple, and in your letter, explain why you think you would be suitable for the job. The second bullet point, say what else you could do for the family. And the third one, give your reasons for wanting the job. So again, let me break down the items here. The first bullet point basically focuses on you. You need to sell yourself. This is a term in English. You basically need to be able to sell yourself here. You, your character, your knowledge, your services, anything. The second, say what else you can do for the family is something extra. This is a bonus point. So if they're going with you, if they hire you, if they give the money to you, other than taking care of their children and teaching them Chinese, you will be able to do something extra. Maybe you know how to use oil paint and you can paint very well. You can attach some of the paintings that you have done using oil paint, and you can tell them that you can basically teach the children how to paint. Or maybe you know how to sew. So that is also another option. Maybe you know how to play the guitar. You see? And you can show YouTube videos of you playing guitar. I don't know, doing soundtracks, solos, whatever it is. And the third one, why do you need this job? Why this job? Why aren't you like applying for a kitchen helper or a food delivery member or agent, to be a delivery boy or a delivery girl? Why not that? So let's start our letter, and before we start, we need to decide on the tone. Yes, yes, and yes. We must maintain a formal tone throughout. We need the job. There is money involved. You are talking to a couple. The couple are responsible for their children's safety and education, so they're taking this very, very seriously. It's not a casual piece of writing. You need to maintain formality throughout. The IELTS is telling us to start our letter by saying dear, but we need to address them with their surname, and the best approach would be dear Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. That would be the best approach. So, dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you need an opening statement. Please let the couple know, no, not a closing statement, the opening statement, yeah. Let the couple know why you are writing this letter. So I'm writing this letter to apply, to show my interest, maybe, to show my interest in the position that you put up on the ad I saw on this day, in this magazine, in this newspaper, I don't know, on this website, and as advertised, the way that it was, with all the benefits and bonuses and the description that you put there, I am willing to do that. Make sure the opening statement has that. So the couple will immediately understand why they received this letter. And then my suggestion is to, before you start selling yourself, you try to add some more information here. I'd like you to add some information connecting the job to yourself. I want you to be free. I want you to choose whatever you want to put here, because there should be a gap between the advertisement, your interest, and the exact area where you want to sell yourself. And I want you to devote a paragraph to why they should go with you and not any other candidates. But there should be a sentence in between. You need to connect. Now, let me tell you things like, I myself am an aunt, and my sister or my brother has 2 sons, has 2 daughters, whatever it is. Tell them that you can understand what problems they're going through. Tell them that you have this background. Tell them that you were born and raised in China, and you are completely familiar with Chinese. Tell them that you have this experience in taking care of children, and your mother tongue is Chinese. Basically, in this sentence, try to address the requirements in the topic here. You know, because the couple live in Australia, make sure you know English, and stated here. The couple needs to make sure that their teacher is capable of handling children. So you can say that I'm certified, I don't know, in teaching very young learners, and I have taught at kindergartens and preschools and schools, elementary schools, maybe that sort of thing. But don't go into detail. We need details here. Basically, you need to try to legitimate connection here between the job and yourself. The details will appear here. How? Come up with a sentence, a topic sentence. Why you are suitable for this job. Explain why you think you would be suitable for this job. Say the degree, if you have any degrees. You might want to say you have experience. So you have the academic qualification or qualifications, or maybe you have the experience. Or maybe you have other certificates. This is where you must shine. This paragraph will be devoted to who you are, why you are suitable. That's the focus of the first bullet point. You, who you are, why you. Give us details. And that's why we needed this connection between the job and you. You can see the pattern here. The connection will lead us into more qualifications, one after another. And there will be check marks in the couple's heads that they will say, oh, she knows English, or he knows English. Oh, has experience. Oh, knows China, but was born and raised in China and knows Chinese, had this experience. There are certificates attached in the letter. You can always say, see attached below. I mean, I have already attached my certificates to this letter, things like that. But basically, this is the paragraph you need to express your interest. You need to express who you are and why they need you. Next paragraph, say what else you could do for the family. Now that's bonus. You can go ahead and change one of these qualities into something that you can do for the family. For the sake of my presentation here, I prefer a separate paragraph. And the reason is it's going to be a short paragraph. Of course, we need a topic sentence. But this short paragraph will only say that you wanted somebody who speaks English because you are Australian, your children communicate in English. So I know English. You wanted me to teach them Chinese, and I know Chinese. I was born and raised in China. I know how to teach it. I have these qualifications. I am qualified for that as well. I am familiar with young learners. My sister or brother has 2 children. I know that. I know all the ups and downs. Okay, okay, okay. These are the elements you will bring to the table for the job. Now, this one is a bonus. And it says, say what else you can do. So you can just basically say one thing. But I want you to make it very clear, very well. You can say, you can start by the simplest term is to just go ahead and suggest something. May I suggest, as they are learning Chinese, I know a little bit about how they teach math. And that's why many Chinese are very good at math, because of the method that they teach math to their children. So I can offer that. Or I am a professional musician. I have a band. My band is, I don't know, famous here and there. Here's my link to the YouTube channel. I can teach that. Basically, one suggestion to the family that on top of all this, we can also have these classes. Maybe you can create a problem solution kind of duet, like a combo. It will be like, you can say, I also realize that many children at this age have this issue with apps, or they consume a lot of time watching videos on YouTube. I know a lot of games, board games. I can introduce board games to your children. They're fun, engaging, and they learn how to manage money, how to do like elementary level math. They will understand multiplications, how to divide things fairly. So either you go with a suggestion, you just go ahead and suggest, because you may not know the individual or the individuals, the 2 children or the couple. So you go ahead, you can suggest, or if you know, or you can assume, you can even make a suggestion. You can say the problem and come up with the solution. And finally, for the last one, give your reasons for wanting the job. Again, I'm going to introduce another body paragraph here, over here, and let's say I can, what else? I can say why I need the job. Again, it says give your reasons, plural. So you should say why you want this job. Now, the focus here is the job. Let's just say maybe one reason is that you need this for the cost of living in Australia because it's too high. Or I want the experience because I want to live in Australia. That can be number two. Number three, my brother's children are now all grown up. So I miss those days. This will be another chance for me to relive those memories with children. I love that. I want to be in close contact with children. That can be another reason. So there are many other reasons. These are just some examples that I can think of. You can think of other things. Remember, in the end, you close the statement by saying you wrap everything up, that you believe you are the best fit for this job, and you can help the children become even better in Chinese and math, or playing guitar or playing board games, whatever. And thank them. This is important here. Please thank the couple for being such an awesome couple, to be thinking of the future of their children so deeply that they put up an ad and they are asking for many, let's say, qualified people to help them in raising the next generation in a more responsible way. And they are informed children. Thank them for being such a nice couple, such a fantastic couple. They are a role model for many other couples. Make sure you thank them. This is the final, how can I say it? The determining factor that will determine whether you get the job or not. Anyway, this is my suggestion. If you wish to see a sample on the same rubric, done, assessed, and improved, click over here. If you wish to see other letters or maybe essays like this that we plan sentence by sentence, click over here. And remember, eat healthy.